How many times do we need to get a narrative from at least Chinese regulators only to have it thrown in our face? You trust this?
Well, whether I trust it or not is beside the point. I mean, the fact that they're looking to create value for shareholders is a very real proposition. So we're all used to growing up in the last 10, 15 years with the idea that IPOs are great things to buy. But actually, on the face of it, yes, I'm happy about the value creation. I think it gives a catalyst for other big tech like Meta and Amazon to split up. I think that's very important. But on the contrary side, I think the message for investors here really is stay away from IPOs. They're purely manufactured, and actually, you know, our research shows that the actual profitable amount of IPOs has been decreasing year on year. So from a peak of 2009, 81% of IPOs made money post their listing. Now, bring that back to last year, 25% of companies were profitable after IPO. So actually, this is not the right way to go. And I want to make the distinction between an IPO and a spin-off.
Jim, I'm a big fan of your work, and you talk about the unhidden value in some of these spinoffs. I mean, we talk about it all the time. CMG out of McDonald's years ago, PSX was a spinoff, and Organon is one of those out there, spinoff out of Merck. I mean, there's a long list of these things, these hidden gems that people just discard. Meanwhile, if they understand what's going on, there's a huge opportunity for them. Can you speak to that?
Absolutely. And, I spoke at a conference recently and someone says, well, Jim, if these are so great and it's a great place to look for investors, and it really is, then why doesn't everybody do it? Well, the answer is actually age old. No one wants to do the work. So, it takes a lot of work, because here's the difference, Guy. With the IPO, there's a marketing geared to sell you an investment. Now, on the back of that, it's not right. Valuations are aimed towards the higher ends. They have one price they want to sell you. They restrict you from averaging in. There's lockout periods, and the investment is designed to benefit the seller. So contrast this to the spin-off, where, let me tell you in a couple of lines, it's a fundamentally inefficient method of distributing stock to the wrong people. So with that inefficiency comes opportunity. So that's why I'm a fan of, like you say, spin-offs are more value creation rather than IPOs, which are just sold to you.
Do you think this portends any kind of repair to the IPO window later in the back half of this year, let's say?
I'm not so sure, Carl. I mean, like I say, it's an interesting period in the market, because historically what we've seen, and I said this late in the year 2001, a lot of spin-offs happened at the top, a lot of spin-offs happened at the bottom. Now, and a lot of IPOs just happen at the top. Why? Because you have fully funded companies ready to be offloaded to you, the investor, because I want you to pay the highest price, sadly. So at the bottom of the market, well, can I sell that investment to you? No. Can I SPAC it to you? We know what happened with SPACs. And can I just get rid of it to another firm? No one wants to buy them. So do I want an IPO at the bottom of the market? No. So that's why you're seeing a lot more spin-offs, i.e. by distribution, along big companies coming up, such as Kellogg's, who are breaking up, such as Johnson & Johnson, and such as Danaher and 3M, who you well know.
Right. Do you sense, Jim, an underlying hunger or bid for new issues, just because investors are in search of new ideas, period?
No, I don't. I think IPOs certainly have collapsed historically in the last couple of years because there is no appetite. But what really is, and if I'll be so bold as to say, what investors should be looking at is the spin-offs, because, all the regular mainstream investors have got stocks like Kellogg, have got stocks like Danaher, have got stocks like 3M. And what they're going to appear, what's going to appear on their accounts in the next few months are stocks that they never heard of. And it's the spin-offs, because they get them by distribution. So I want to tell those investors to look very, very carefully at those extra stocks that they have when they wake up in the morning, and not just sell them, because that's the natural thing to do when you don't know, but actually research a little bit more, or find someone to research and ensure that they may keep that. Because some of these stocks are done very well. You know yourself. Even Novartis is spinning off of their top generics business as well. So A lot of these ones, even Otis, who you'll be familiar with, and Carrier from Raytheon. Otis spun off a couple of years ago, up 65%. Carrier up 200%. You know, these are stocks that people would have got but would have sold.